Um, well, first let me start by thanking you, comrades, for putting together this solidarity stand. As Egyptian activists abroad, we always feel that the world has turned their backs on us because Egypt, whenever it is mentioned in the mainstream media, it's always about either touristic destinations, about archaeological discoveries, or about how Egypt's strong man is building its economy. When Sisi comes here, he is given a 5-star treatment. He is treated as a head of state, not as a war criminal whose hands is dipped in blood by the thousands that he killed from his own people and the tens of thousands that he keeps in prison. Comrades, as we stand here today in solidarity with the Egyptian people, we have to keep my friend Ala Abdel Fattah in our thoughts and prayers. Ala is a writer and a blogger and a young dreamer who at some point felt that Egypt could be a better place for him, for his kid, and for everyone to live in. And this dream was shared by millions of Egyptians who had taken to the streets from 2011 all the way till 2013 to fight for a democratic society, to fight for the distribution of wealth, to fight for the eradication of poverty, to fight for dignity. But this revolution was put down by a military coup in 2013, led by then the Minister of Defense, Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, who is now ruling Egypt with an iron fist. Maybe an iron fist is an underrated description for the tyranny that we're living under in Egypt. It's the worst in our modern history. You have zero tolerance for dissent. You have 24 new prisons that have been built since 2013 up until today. And to the extent that some people in Egypt are mocking Sisi and saying that he decided to solve the housing crisis by building those prisons to host the ever-expanding population of prisoners. Also, the regime in Egypt is on this drive, on its neoliberal drive, in order to privatize and to cut social spending and to throw people in the streets, to gentrify old neighborhoods, and basically to demolish vast amounts of the traditional and archaeological parts of Cairo. Why? Because all what Sisi cares about is building those bridges and those huge roads where his tanks can roll in at any point in order to quash any future dissent. Now, in this fight that we're going through in Egypt, we do not believe that we have allies in the German government. We do not believe that we have allies in 10 Downing Street. We do not believe that we have allies in the White House. But our allies are outside those buildings, are people like you, NGOs, human rights campaigners, political activists, environmental activists. These are the kind of allies that we look forward in order to extend solidarity and build bridges. Comrades, over here in Germany, you have so much power in your hands because your regime or your government is one of the biggest supporters of our regime in Cairo. So any pressure that you can do against your own government in order to stop the military sales to Egypt, the security cooperation in Egypt, and to lobby for the release of detainees is definitely a win for us. And any victory for us is also a victory for you. And any defeat for us is also a defeat for you. Comrades, we're counting on you, so please don't let us down.